What's going on, Spurs? What's going on, Spurs family? Um, Obviously, we have a tough loss. Tough loss. Well, should be an expected loss. Golden State Warriors is, the reigning champions. They have a good championship pedigree. They play solid. They're good on defense and offense. Well, not quite defense this year, but it's still a difficult team to play against. Um, I'm gonna start off saying this because I've been saying it for weeks now. If y'all check out my previous videos, when speaking about Trey Jones, I say he's the most important player on our team, and today showed it. And it's because number one, we have no backup point guard, and so it's how he plays the game, how he sets up our offense, how he initiates our offense. It makes everything else easier. As you see, without him playing today, our two key guys struggled to get going. They struggled to get going because we had to move Jeremy Sohan to the point guard position. And Jeremy Sohan is no point guard. So it kind of made our offense go all over the place. What we need to do is get a point guard that can at least do a little bit of what Trey Jones brings to the team. Um, and we didn't have that today. Um, it's unfortunate we lost one player. We waived one player and we lost one player to injury. But even if you had Blake Wesley out there, he's a rookie. Um, it, even I don't believe he'll make things that much better. But he offers something. He puts what it will offer is Jeremy Sohan can go back to his natural position, and maybe we have a little bit, you know, a little bit of fluidity on offense. Our offense will be a little bit more fluid than it was today. But credit to Golden State's defense because their defense kind of made it difficult for us all night. And having Trey Jones available, would it made a difference in the outcome of the game? Probably not. We we was down over 30 points this game. I don't think Trey Jones would make that, I mean, it'll make the victory less. I mean, we would, not, it'll make the margin less. I mean, because what he brings to the team, or it could be a different game completely because we will have more composure, and our players, our key guys, will be able to do what they do to get off. It makes the offense run a lot more easier and smoother. So it could have been a whole different game, actually. So I might want to correct what I say. Yeah, we lost big, and if you stick Trey Jones in that, will it make a difference in this game? Probably not. But if we starting from the jump and we have Trey Jones there, it could be a whole different game. I don't know if that's making sense or not because I think our offense will play a lot better with Trey Jones at the starting at the point guard position, or somebody that can bring what Trey Jones bring. I think he's undervalued on this team, and people will see today that how important he is and how we really need a backup point guard. And so I mean, it's not much I can say about this game. It's a wash, forget about it type of game. I mean, our offense never got off. First quarter, 38%. Second quarter, 30%. Third quarter, 32%. Fourth quarter, 45% from the field. Shooting a total of 36% from the field for the game. Not to mention the 18 turnovers total for the game. Turned the ball over 7 times in the third, and this is where they kind of stepped the foot on the gas. We came out flat. They came out and just put us to the sword. And then from that point on, it was just garbage time. Be quite honest, like they basically caressed after that because they put us to the sword that third quarter. Um, so yeah, it's not really much to talk about. I don't really have players of the game and blowouts because it's like it's undeserving. I think defensively we could have done better. They had a lot of open looks, people running through the lane. They had 19 fast break points to our 4. They was just outworking us, and that's unacceptable. Like I said, offensively is where the skills is, but defensively is basically how bad you want it. Defensively is more, mentality, desire, passion, pride. And I didn't see a lot of that defensively that night. I seen a lot of heads drop. Um, and obviously it's a young team, but that's something they have to work on. Just because you have an off night offensively, you can try to make that up defensively. You can't be having these teams have wide open looks. Definitely the Golden State Warriors. It was a play somewhere. I don't know if it was in the second quarter or in the third quarter, um, where Josh Richardson is just looking at the player shoot. I forgot what the player name. Just looking at him shoot. You got to stick a hand up. See, you got to. The thing I like to use, the word I like to use, or the term I like to use is attack on defense. You ain't attacking if your hands is by your side and you're watching a person rise up and shoot. Um, yeah, it's those type of things is unacceptable. People are running to the lane wide open. These things can't happen. You got to be focused, alert on defense. You have to. I mean, is it what is it? What my old coach used to say? You got to watch the ball in your man. Watch the ball in your man. There's no way people should be running free towards the basket wide open. Um, Closing out, when you close out the 3-point line, you got to close out better than that. It's a whole lot of fundamental things that went wrong defensively that I know Greg Popovich is going to talk to them about when he gets the chance to, I'm sure. Um, so those things could have helped us make it a competitive game. Defense really makes any game competitive. If your offense is not going, but you can halt the other team's offense a little bit, then you can still be in the game a bit going into the fourth quarter. But unfortunately, that didn't happen for us. How many assists we had? They defense, credit to Golden State defense, but I think we were 18 assists. 18 assists. That's well off the mark. We like to assist the basketball, and so credit to Golden State. They did a terrific job on disrupting our offense, and I think and a little bit of that I do think is because Trey Jones wasn't available. But Golden State only can play what's in front of them, and they did a terrific job in halting our offense and disrupting it. And that's all I have for this game. It's disappointing, but we just need a backup point guard that can do a little bit what Trey Jones do, so it don't disrupt our own offensive flow. Sohan is not a point. It's not a point guard. So we need a backup point guard badly. Definitely if we're going to be sitting games. So that's another thing I wanna say. Trey Jones was out with illness, stomach illness. It'll be interesting to see if he plays tomorrow, because this NBA, I'm skeptical of certain things. There's a lot of players who just that they sit out. The game management. Where they teams now sit players out, and obviously you got to have a reason to sit players out. And I'm skeptical if he plays tomorrow. I'm gonna be very skeptical, because I feel like, I don't know about y'all. I just feel like some of these injuries, I mean, some of these reasons for these players, not just on our team, but throughout the league, I think they could really play. I think it's just game management, and that kind of annoys me. It kind of annoys me, really. So that probably would tick me off a bit. If that is the case, I would never know if that's the case. I don't think anybody will ever know if that's the case. But you see it around the league often. A lot of players sitting out. Like, this era is a whole lot of game management going on. It's not like the old days where players is going to play. So you don't know if it's the reason they missing games is legit or it's just game management. But that's my thoughts. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully tomorrow versus Portland would be a better game. I didn't do my pregame prediction because I am a nursing student, so I've been doing some studying, and yeah, not going to have a lot of time to do a lot of things throughout this year. So forgive me for that. But there you have it. That's my post game thoughts. See y'all tomorrow. Hope everybody have a blessed night. And I'm out.